Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with the Marvel Select Avengers Age of Ultron Hulk. Yet this ain't no ordinary action figure review, it's an action figure comparison with the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Thanos Build-A-Figure Wave Hulk. So it's Diamond Select versus Hasbro, and as they go toe to toe and nose to nose, you know how this works. We take a look at the various aspects of each one, comparing sculpt, deco and articulation, then you guys weigh in and declare a victor of the comparison in the comments below. Side by side, and the immediate difference is the scale, with Select being a 7-inch scale line and Legends being a 6-inch scale line. Yet both represent the Hulk in Age of Ultron, where he graduated from tatty and torn pants to those new fancy Avengers pants. And when it comes to the size, I know some of the larger Selects can be fudged into a 6-inch scale collection, bringing in the movie Cap and Widow Legends, and here I think a true 6-inch scale Hulk would be in size somewhere between the Legends and Select Hulk here. Compared to Cap and Widow here, perhaps the Legends being too small and the Select too big, but from the movies I've honestly never got a grasp on how big movie Hulk is. Is it just me, or did he seem smaller in Age of Ultron compared to the first movie? The differences come much more apparent with close inspection, as the Select one has some really nice deco, both dry brushing to create highlights, then some darker shading as well, and that complements the sculpt, lending an even greater sense of reality. You can even make out paint flecks to give the impression of body hair. Further still, the shading heightens the definition of the muscles. And that level of paint deco is noticeably absent from the Legends one. Plus the smoothness of the sculpt of the torso is mismatched to those of the arms that are more textured. That's explained by the arms being inherited from Hasbro's effort at the Hulk from the first movie, while this torso is new. I'm not entirely sure if in the same way the Select one shares parts with the Select Hulk from the first movie. I think it does, yet if that's true, it's certainly a more coherent marriage of parts. With Hasbro being so sparing on the deco, it's odd they reserve so much of the paint application for his lower teeth. And if Popeye is wondering where his spinach went, well, Popeye, most of it appears to be stuck between the Hulk's teeth. Taking a closer look at the head sculpts, and even with my criticism of the deco on the Hasbro one, basing it purely on the sculpt, and I actually prefer it to the Select one. The contour of the lips on the Select one really bothers me. It's like if you threw some yellow lipstick on the upper lip, I'd in turn be licking my lips for a Big Mac. But here I can't knock Diamond Select, as that is the movie design of the Hulk. Personally, it's just something about the design I've never liked, and Hasbro with their sculpt have gone for less of the exaggerated M-shaped upper lip. Now traditionally, Legends should set the standard for super poseability, so let's see how the articulation compares. So the heads rotate side to side, they're able to look down very slightly, about the same amount, and they're able to look up, maybe the Select marginally more. The arms of each rotate at the shoulder and they move up this much, the Legends one much more than the Select one. They have upper arm rotation, although the Select one doesn't seem to rotate all the way around the shoulder joint. Select has a single jointed elbow, whereas the Legends one is double jointed. Both have rotation at the wrist, then additionally the Legends one has a hinged wrist moving down and up. Both have diaphragm joints, and I do think the cut of the Hasbro one is a bit more complementary. The Select one, it looks more like awkwardly two parts have been stuck together, and these diaphragm joints do rotate in lieu of waist rotation, and they also move this far forward, the Legends one a bit more so, but then the Select one moves further back. At the hips, the legs move out to the side about the same amount. They both move to the front quite a decent amount, and they both also move back. There is upper leg rotation on both, and then like the elbow, the Select one has a single jointed knee, whereas the Legends one is double jointed. Then both have hinged ankles moving backwards and forwards, and both have an ankle rocker joint, which surprises me about the Select. And here they are, both at their widest stance possible, still with both feet flat on the floor. And that Legends pose is crazy, but I think the Select here can also hold his head high. So all things considered, and for me, there's little competition here. I think if you want to add an example of the movie Hulk to your collection, then it has to be the Select. Sure, the Legends has better articulation, yet Select have been closing that gap. Meanwhile, the margin between Sculpt and especially Deco between Legends and Select remains just as vast. And that's all with Hasbro and the increasing price tag of Legends narrowing the difference in price between the two. Don't get me wrong, Hasbro are, in my opinion, producing the best Legends in their history with the line, albeit a low bar that is. Yet now, more than ever, the prices of these two lines are making them more directly comparable, and I still don't see Hasbro's Marvel Legends earning that price tag. Anyway, pipe up in the comments below and let me know if you're Team Legends or Team Select. If you missed my previous action figure comparison, click the video on the right for Captain America. As ever, I sure would appreciate it if you could give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.